Welcome to Burma Democratic Concern. This is Insinutan. On 30th of January 2009, Burma Democratic Concern issued the press release. Details are as follows. UN Special Envoy mission must be time-bound and must have benchmarks. Mr. Gambari will visit Burma on 31st of January, which will be his 7th visit after previous unsuccessful trips since he began his assignment in middle of 2006. Mr. Gambari reconfirmed that the good offices were a process that required time, patience, persistence, and a comprehensive approach when he reported to Security Council on 13th of November 2007. I would like to ask Mr. Gambari that if the good offices were a process that require time, how much time do you need? And I dare not hope that it would take 14 years like Burmese junta took to draft sham constitution. Good offices must be the time-bound and must have the benchmark. Otherwise, it will be endless process, said Yu Deng, the director at the Burma Democratic Concern in the United Kingdom. Talking about patience. Looking back from 1988, when current military regime came to power, we have been under brutal military dictatorship for 21 years now. How much patience must we have to solve Burma crisis? Thousands of peaceful demonstrators were gunned down. Thousands of political prisoners are languished in the prison. Some are serving more than 100 years, and Aung San Suu Kyi is still under house arrest. Elections are held in 1990, and National League for Democracy led by Aung San Suu Kyi won landslide victory. Still, regime ignored to honor it. We have been patient for more than 2 decades, and we don't afford to be patient anymore. Special advisor had changed one after another, but the Burma situation still unchanged, added Yu Deng. If the good officers were persistent, they must always press Burmese military regime to respect 1990 elections results. General Assembly of United Nations has accepted the notion that the will of people has been expressed in 1990 general elections. The international community strongly condemned the junta for refusing to allow elected representatives to meet as a people assembly and for failing to honor the result of elections and hand over the power. UN General Assembly has since 1991 passed the successive annual resolution calling on Burma to restore democracy and implement the result of 1990 elections. When we look at the persistence, the quality of continuing steadily despite problems or difficulties, do we really see any quality of persisting in handling of Burma crisis by UN Special Envoys? In order to be persistent, UN envoy must always press Burmese junta to implement the 1990 election result in the first instance, said Kim Aung, the director at the Burma Democratic Concern in United States. Mr. Gambari's visit to Burma should come out of tangible result, with the reference to the presidential statement in October 2007, which had called for the creation of necessary conditions for a dialogue with Aung San Suu Kyi and others to achieve, among other things, national reconciliation with direct support of United Nations. When we look at the approach of good officers' mission, as they said, it is comprehensive, but in reality, it is an incomprehensive one. Good officers' mission must have clear vision, plan, evaluation in order to solve the Burma crisis to be comprehensive. What are the anticipated plans? For the time being, good officers' mission is applying carrot and carrot policy on Burma military junta. Mr. Gambari has not been able to break the ice, and even once said that we don't force implementation. To be comprehensive, all the options should wide open, including carrot and stick policy. Stick must be included as well. If the regime failed to respond positively to the substantive political progress by posing universal arms embargo and economic sanction, said Jolin U, director of the Burma Democratic Concern in Thailand. The objective of United Nations Special Envoy entire mission should be to press Burmese military junta to recognize 1990 election result for first instance and allow the elected MPs of 1990 election to convene People's Parliament. To reject junta's 2008 sham constitution, which is adopted unilaterally in sham referendum. To reject 2010 elections game plan, which will be legitimizing military rule in Burma. To press Burmese military junta to release all the political prisoners unconditionally and immediately. To press Burmese military junta to do genuine time-bound dialogue with benchmarks between democratic forces led by Aung San Suu Kyi and military regime led by Senior General Than Shwe. To assign the United Nations Secretary General in office in Burma in order to facilitate the dialogue process and the progress. We don't want any more political games. We don't afford to live under military rule for another 20 years. Burmese democratic forces and Burmese people are of one voice. Recognize 1990 election in the first instant and release all the political prisoners immediately. For more information, please contact on Myothing 0044 787 788 2386, United Kingdom. Kim Mao Win 0019 4196 12622, United States. Jolin U 0066 84107 9352, Thailand. You can also visit our Burma Democratic Concern website at www.bdcburma.org. Thank you.